Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Kingdoms and Castles. We are of course getting closer to the end of this series and getting closer to the beginning of a new one. In this episode we're going to be getting rid of this little corner of the industry. We're going to put some extra housing here because why the hell not? You know, might as well at some point. We'll probably get rid of this little forest over here as well, or we might keep a little outcrop of it over here. Who knows, you know. We do need some wood being cut after all in this place. Lest we run out of it entirely. That would be a very bad thing, of course. At least that is what some people are arguing, and well, they might be right. Then again, if we build on the entire island, we won't need any wood anymore. Unless things start getting destroyed, of course. In which case, yes, you do raise a valid point. Ah, right, it's the annual Viking invasion. I have tried to put some extra fortifications up here, however, they will not arrive in time. Meaning that this raid is pretty much going to do whatever it wants to. Which is really annoying. Because I was looking forward to putting some more towers on here. But no, I guess we won't. Because there's a ton of ogres now coming along here. They're gonna wreck our stuff, and we're probably gonna have to move in some armies real quick. Gavinus. Sure. Get over there. Did we have... Yes, we did. Okay, good. Garnus. Grab some recruits, and let's go. Oh, they're boarding the tower itself. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Thankfully, that's a bloody big tower, so I don't think they're going to kill it. There we go, he's dead. I should have maybe put a tower on there as well. As it stands, he's gonna stand guard, but that's about it, to be honest. We can't reach it with the army. At least not really. But it's fine, he died. Yay. This guy pretty much doomed himself by going there. This is a tragedy waiting to happen. That poor bridge is going to get smashed once again because they just don't understand what it means to have walkways to other parts of the kingdom. So rude, to be honest. Like, I wanted to fortify this specific area to prevent that from happening, but no. Whenever you boot up the game, you will get invaded. Oh, bloody hell. It's a ritual. Just can't have it any other way. And they will smash your bridges because they are particular big jerks. You know, I kind of wish I could just start the game one day and not have an immediate raid. That would be so great. I also know it will never ever happen, but hey, a man can dream, right? We should also be able to walk on the farms, which is kind of a big problem right now. There's people we need to kill, and we can't reach them. We'll wait for them to get to the road, because we are apparently British. We will queue orderly, instead of, you know, defending our lands, because bloody hell, honor demands it. Weird choice, gonna be honest, but, you know. Oh, fire has claimed a windmill, yeah. Once they eventually get up this river, there's nothing we can really do about it, because we didn't plan for that defensively. Quite on purpose, I might add. Lest you think that I screwed up horribly. Although, maybe it's gotten to the point where you can legitimately argue that my, like, ooh, pretty... is actively hurting the economy. Or is it hurting the economy? Perhaps we are keeping the construction economy alive and well by just allowing Vikings to come in and destroy things all the time. Perhaps we are the ones paying the Vikings to come in and destroy our stuff. We're also, you know, hiring a lot of soldiers and keeping them employed because towers need to be made to defend the realm. It's an ingenious scheme, really. Not enough people give me credit for it. Although, I suppose now that I've been found out, they might try and impeach me. But you can't really impeach a royal ruler now, can you? Sure, you can try and have him forced to abdicate, but I hold the power here. I have the guards on my side. You can try whatever you want. You will never catch me alive. That's what I'm trying to say here. That has gone on a very weird tangent. Oh well. We'll try to add some more housing in this area. We'll keep a little bit of wood cutting around. Fire has claimed a farm. Now, why would that happen? Because it's right over there, and apparently people don't put fires out over here. To their defense, it is the middle of the winter, and they're all looking for a place to store all that crazy food. Fair enough. What I'll probably need to do is add in some sort of a... what's the word I'm looking for? A marketplace, yes. Like, this is a very fertile part of the kingdom, which is ironic, given that the fact that I'm going to have to pave it. It will not give me joy, but it will be done. It has to be done. We need more people in this kingdom. I want at least 2,500 residents before ending the series. I think we can easily achieve that. We're already nearly at 2,000. Just had a big burp. Well, congratulations, you. We're gonna get into trouble with our charcoal supply. Or the imminent lack thereof. Let's get you in there, followed up by another cottage. Those are some open places. We do have well coverage over here, so that's good. Otherwise, we would be well and truly in trouble at that point. Get rid of those trees. We'll put another windmill in here because it'll be very nice. It'll give its bonus to so many things. It'll be totally worth it. There we go. That's probably going to spoil, but it's fine. Currently, our food is going down, which is interesting. Looks like we may be having some supply issues after all. At least in some parts of the kingdom. That would be a problem. We'll put another house over here, at least. And then we'll probably put a forester in that little bit of the... oh, for God's sake, stupid trees. I'm trying to build here. Can you not recognize the fact that I'm trying to build here, and so you shouldn't grow trees in my way? Thank you very much. Do we have a well over here? I'm not sure we do. Matter of fact, we do not, so that would be a good place for a well. Although, actually, you only provide 2. We'll put the well in over there, because it doesn't have any bonuses from any windmills. Whereas this tile does. And it would simply be more effective. There we go. Should maybe squeeze in some food storage here as well. If I'm completely honest. You don't have any neighbors, but I think we'll survive that. Pretty sure people here don't have a library. Yeah. I guess that's where all the complaints have been coming from. And they would be completely justified. You know what, let's get rid of this tower. We'll probably be able to squeeze a library in there with good reach. It would reach everything. That's what I'm going to say there, you know, on that topic. That'll help get rid of some of the negativity from not having any libraries. You should still be able to cut some wood over there. Now the interesting thing is, where do we stuff the charcoal makers? Because we did get rid of a couple of them. I'll probably put one over here. Because it is not next to a house. Not literally, anyway. I'll probably try to put another house in here. What we'll do is we'll put a quarry over here. We'll get rid of this one. Then we'll get the road network. to stretch over there, which would link up that manor, so it doesn't have a penalty for not being connected to the road. I am brilliant. Yes. We'll get rid of you there. And we'll put a charcoal maker there instead. Lovely stuff. That works out brilliantly. That way more people will have access to charcoal. It's relatively close by to a lumber... to a forester. So it should be able to get plenty of wood. Very nice. And I think we'll leave that bit of the realm a little bit open, you know. Or, better yet, we'll put another forester down there. And that'll be this corner of the empire done. You know, technically we're a kingdom, but empire, why not? I'm sure we can fund some overseas expeditions to make it happen, you know? Oh dear. Okay, never mind. Random Windows 10 pop-up on my screen just being like, listen to me, pay me attention. There's things you should probably address, and credit, and it's a valid concern what it raised, but that's no big deal right now. Get ourselves a little bit of stuff in here. We'll put a marketplace there to draw food from over here. Just look at that. They have no place to store it. That's ridiculous. They should. The library doesn't reach all the way. That's a bit annoying. If we were to put a library over here, what's the reach on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 5, wow. Yeah, so you would not reach that house there. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Hopefully the market over here will pull a lot of food from over here. It shouldn't be too long of a walk. You know, actually, I'll double down. We'll have a double marketplace here. That seems like a good idea. And then we'll just build a ton of houses around it. I think that'll work, yeah. It means that there will be 20 people walking around all day trying to get food. We should also probably put a hospital down here. That seems like a very good idea. If we're gonna have people living here, we might as well make sure they don't die. You know, minor things like that. Right, keep an eye on these people. I want to see where they get their food from. If they're going to get any at all, that is. We'll also need a bit of wood production in here. I think we'll leave this corner open, which I initially figured we might use for something else. We'll leave that open. We'll put some wood cutting down there. 539 people just caught a bloody plague. Good lord. That is insane. You're gonna go fetch charcoal, aren't you? Because you could just as well fetch food from over here. It would be faster as well. I mean, you guys have plenty of food as it is right now. The only thing you're lacking is charcoal. Not everyone has access to a thing in a library. That's fine for now. You don't have access to a well. Only 43 people eventually died from the plague, even though you could argue that that is still 43 too many. And in a way, yeah. What I'll probably do is I'll run a road over here-ish. We'll include some utilities over here, like a well for people who want a well. A library for people who want to read and stuff. So they don't get super sad. That's usually a good idea. Just clicking on all the buttons right now. Well, that is that. Put a road over there. Oh. Bit of lag. Fair bit of lag. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to see what that is and I'll be right back. Alright, well, I don't know what that was, but it seems to be fixed now, so there we go. Back to the whole city planning things, yay. So we were planning to have a road over here go somewhere over there at some point. And like putting a library over here. It should have good coverage everywhere. I mean, it'll cover this side at least, that's something. There we go, that'll keep people from getting unhappy. How dare you not be happy with the circumstances you've been given here? Bleh. I say bleh. Disgusting behavior. Oh, that's kind of on fire. We also have a dragon, once again. Although, I'm not sure what he's doing. We're just shooting at him with a ballista here. 'Cause... Hello there, friendo. You appear to be flying over my walled garden. Could you maybe not? There you go. Oh, you're gonna smash that farm, aren't you? Rude. It was almost harvesting season. It was almost harvesting season. God's sake, yeah, you're doing okay-ish. You are being used, which is good. I'm happy they're actually getting use out of you. Like, these are probably never gonna empty. Not really. Not with a harvest that large. Oh, you burned down as well. How bloody marvelous. I do enjoy just how much food is being produced in this little corner. And nobody knows what to do with it here. Are they actually bringing that food to the market? I think they are, yeah. Neat. Well done, farmers. You have realized basic intelligence. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a bit more down here. Because, darn it, why not? What I'll do is I'll probably put a manor in between another marketplace. You know, something like that. We'll see how it goes. Like we got ourselves a fairly barren road over there, that's something. 570 people have gotten ill with the plague. What the hell is this, man? There's something in the water. You know, are we starting to have epidemics of disease now that we've grown to such a size? Well, I mean, that much was already obvious. It's not the first time 500 people have randomly got the shitters. Or, you know, something significantly worse and deadlier. Despite the fact that getting diarrhea and things like that was already not very good in those days, to say the absolute least. Let's get another market in there. We'll probably put a town square somewhere over here as well to get an extra happiness buff to people. They're gonna be a bit sad because of the whole plague happening once again. 40 people died of the plague. I wonder where they died. Oh, that bridge also needs to be repaired once again. I keep forgetting to do that. Does make it a bit harder for people to get food across. We'll extend the bridge a little bit as well. Why not? People might actually prefer that. I don't know. We're going to put some more towers over here. I'm debating whether to just make them 3 high or go even higher. I think that would be... it would be a bit weird. And we've got coverage of most of it anyway. You know, I'm just going to do that. They should be fairly accurate. We'll have most of the range, and that should really make this a fortified island in and of itself. All man-made, of course. But that should mean that ships sailing by here have significantly more trouble trying to do the things they're trying to do. The dirty little rascals. Hopefully one day they'll stop smashing my bridges. We can only hope. Might not be a bad idea to get another road over here at some point somewhere. Like right now, this road is the entire access way for all the food. Oh yeah, we're coming up on the other side over there. Interesting. I wonder how viable it is to have that giant farm on the side feeding everything over here. Probably not very, is my guess. Also, how can you be hungry? You're standing outside the granary. It makes no sense, I tell you. It's just... it blows the mind, really. Weird people. Very weird. There's no method to their madness. There we go, just cut down more trees. Clear the roads. Yes. How are we doing for charcoal? We're going up fairly quickly at the moment, although I think that's only a one-time thing. I don't know. Whenever it says like plus 17 that year, I'm like, you sure, mate? Doesn't sound very reliable. Well, we've got a bit of woodcutting done over here, at least. I'll probably cut that down and put the forester right there so that we can grow all the trees right here. So that way we'll have a bit of land where we can make some trees for charcoal. No matter what happens, no matter how I decide to blow the kingdom up. I mean, how I plan to do the planning stages here. There we go, let's just get rid of those trees. I really wish there was a click and drag for this, you know? With simplicity and all that. Don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I'll probably just put a road in over here right away. So the people can get to the food if they need it. There we go, put you in there. We'll probably put a well over here. That seems like a fairly decent idea. We are now a dignified kingdom! An immensely strong kingdom that few have achieved before you. You have truly demonstrated great ruling ability, sire. Why, yes. Yes, indeed, my peasants. I am glad you realize my magnificence. It's a nice change of pace. It really is. Just waiting on these trees to go, and that will significantly make it easier for people over here to get food and whatnot. And to store it. And for people over here. You're doing good, you're doing alright. Fair enough. We'll probably just put some more housing in over here. We'll squeeze a tavern in somewhere. Actually, I think we could put a tavern like right here. That's the point of that. That's a great idea. Tavern, there we go. Yeah, it's got a pretty good range. It actually covers most of these houses. That's good. Yep, that's a good tavern. Still, not everybody has access to a church or library. We could easily sort that by building some churches, because they have awesome range. But I'd still prefer to use the libraries because they just give massive boosts, you know? That's a road that doesn't need to be there. That's very fertile land. I think I'll squeeze in some farms there. Because why not, right? This is a farming area after all. We could do with more farming in the farming area. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna put in a charcoal maker there. Because of course the forester is right there. So you should always be able to get some wood to burn. And that will hopefully result in, you know, these lands having plenty of charcoal. Because I have no idea where they're bringing it all from. Possibly all the way over here where we're burning everything. Oh my god, there's a massive fire over here. That could be seen as a bit of a problem. You know, depending on your outlook on life. And how many things should burn down every year. I'd guess that you'd probably not want a lot of things to burn down. That's a very good thing, you know, things not burning down. Generally preferable like that. Very weird, I know. It's revolutionary. These people supposedly do have a well. I think we'll plop one over there, just because the fact that there's a bloody charcoal maker right there. That does not normally promote, like, you know, safety. We'll squeeze another cottage in over here. It'll look very pretty. And that's the goal of everything, isn't it? There you go. We'll put another one in over here as well. We'll probably put a well there. Just... actually, there's a well right there. Kind of a moot point now then, isn't it? Oh well. You're reaching everyone here. I might put a tavern down over there. They do use a bit of extra food. And they do give extra happiness. Happiness is good. I don't think I have to explain that. Like, people being happy is good. Trending towards 83 with 88 average happiness. I will take that with happiness, you know. I will gladly take that. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, no. I want you a bit different. Like that. There we go. We'll put a tiny hovel there, because why not? We'll probably replace it later. I don't know. We'll see. We're getting up there, though. 2,114 beds. Oh, what is that? No gold with which to pay... Oh, God, yes, we're broke. Well, so much for the tax cut, then. It's very annoying. Like, giving them 1 gold... not enough to keep everything paid. Probably because of my enthusiastic support for the librarian arts. That is something you could call it, I guess. Could also refer to it as me wasting a lot of money. You know, whatever floats your boat. That's why we're not able to build any manors anymore. It's because we're all broke. Fair enough, you know. Guess we do need a little bit of money anyway. We'll put a road over here. I think that'll be a very nice decision. I don't think we're planning on using that stone, so we'll just pop it. Like, we've got so much stockpiled at this point. The only thing that's going to be a bit sad is the walk speed and the time it takes to get it somewhere, but you know, We'll put some cottages in there, and then some other things. These should be able to feed themselves from just granaries and whatnot. Don't think that'll be a problem. The market's over here, not a lot of usage yet, but we are working on that. This is such a good place. I'm gonna put an orchard there. Just because I don't want to waste 4 very fertile tiles for something. Oh god. Yeah, dragon, where are you? Already dead, apparently. Well, not... and, yeah... I wasn't technically right, you know. He did die. But he was not inside of my keep. Which the game was trying to hint at. Very weird, I know. Oh well. We'll keep clearing some trees here. You should be fine. You should be fine. People here will be fed. The food over here is still not going down very quickly. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We've made an area that provides too much food. And it's in a corner, so, you know. Bad. Very bad. Quite a luxury problem to have, I suppose. Quite a luxury problem indeed. We'll plump another house down over here. At least that'll increase the amount of people eating food around here, you know. And the more food we eat over here, the more drainage should put on over here. I think this granary will still be enough to like feed all of that. Maybe a bit of a shame, but oh well. Oh well, he says. I'm going to be ending it here for this episode, though. The kingdom is coming along nicely. We've got this little bit here left to really build. Well, and here, but I think I'll just leave this as a little bit extra of a woodcutting area. Looking pretty good. This area, working quite nicely. You do not have enough food right now, which is very weird. You should have. I'm going to do one more quick thing here. We're going to cut down those trees and we'll put a hovel there to cheat the AI into having neighbors and therefore being a little happier. Because it technically works. Come on then, buddy, come on. Get rid of those trees for me. Why do you not have food? Literally, you're like very close to a market and everything. That's going to make you happy. There you go. But yeah, thank you all for watching another episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.